This November, it's time to vote, and we need you. There's an initiative called I-185, and it will have an enormous impact on our children and on the health of all Montanans. Let me tell you why I am voting yes on I-185. First, how does it work? I-185 will add a $2 tax to a pack of cigarettes and tax other tobacco products. If you don't smoke, you don't pay. That extra money provides health care for 100,000 hardworking Montanans and also provides new services for underserved populations, including veterans, the elderly, and disabled. These are our families, neighbors, and friends. Now, as you might imagine, Big Tobacco is not very happy about this, and they're willing to say just about anything to defeat I-185. Let's go through the 4 big lies that Big Tobacco is telling Montana. Lie number 1. The group opposing I-185 calls itself Montanans Against Tax Hikes. That's not really a lie, that is their name, but that is not who they are. There are really just 2 contributors to the entire No on 185 campaign, and you can guess who they are. Philip Morris and R.J. Reynolds, 2 of the biggest tobacco companies in America. Lie number 2, your taxes will go up if I-185 passes. This is an easy one. I-185 is a tax on tobacco products and nicotine. If you don't smoke, you don't pay. Lie number 3, Big Tobacco says that I-185 is an unfunded mandate that will lead to cuts in public safety and education. Wow, that one sounds scary, but it's just another Big Tobacco lie. It's going to take a little math to explain, so hang with me here. Medicaid expansion, the program that covers 100,000 working Montanans, costs about $60 million per year. The way federal support of Medicaid works, having Medicaid expansion actually saves Montana about $31 million per year over traditional Medicaid. A penny saved is a penny earned. That's real money. Also, working people on Medicaid pay their fair share of premiums, another $4.5 million. Finally, the tobacco tax will contribute $26 million. Together, that's $61.5 million, enough to fund the program. In fact, the tobacco tax alone is projected to raise more than $73 million each year. So there's plenty of funds left to cover any potential shortfalls, like if, for example, smoking rates fell, which would be great. Lie number 4. Big Tobacco says I-185 caps veterans' benefits. That is a big lie. And as the son and grandson of men who served in our nation's army during wartime, it's one of the lies that upsets me the most. I-185 sets aside $2 million in new funding from the tobacco tax to fund a critically important benefit for veterans, suicide prevention counseling. I-185 also puts $2 million in new funds toward the Montana Veterans Home. I've been to the Veterans Home and I've talked with those veterans. It's an essential resource for the generation of heroes who served our country. Don't fall for Big Tobacco lies. I-185 is a tax on tobacco that will reduce the smoking rate among children, fund essential programs for Montanans, and most importantly, save lives. Join me as a physician and as a parent and help protect our kids and all Montanans from Big Tobacco. Vote yes on I-185.